Hello all, I'm Chris, one of the developers of iDumpClassicPro version 2013. This is a quick update video for version 3.0.7.0. Now, when Apple released iTunes 11.1, they modified the structure of their ITL database, which is stored in the iTunes folder. And this causes issues for our software because our software updates that database directly instead of using Apple's published SDK, which for a large number of reasons is something that we avoid like the plague, because it's full of bugs. It causes absolute nightmare issues for us to try and stop and start iTunes and get notifications from iTunes when it needs you to do things like reply to messages and etc. So we always opted to update the database directly. Now we are currently working to resolve the issues. It's taken a long time because we literally have to reverse engineer the iTunes database. So in this version, what I have done is added an extra checkbox on the PC tab. So if you happen to be using 11.1 or newer, then you will get the error on the iTunes tab where it can't read a database, but you are able to use this checkbox on the PC tab to export as usual to the PC, but the program will generate an import XML file which you can then load into iTunes, and it will basically update iTunes with playlists, etc., and tracks and stuff. So this is just a quick demo of how to use this new feature. So if you install and open up iTunes 11.1, you notice there's no sort of file menu here, which you're going to have to put back in for the moment. So what you do is come down to here and do show menu bar. Then from here you're able to do the file import playlist, this option here. Okay, so that would be after you've done the export from iDumpClassicPro. So I've just installed iDumpClassicPro. This is the test version, the demo version. What we've done here is internally we've removed the 50 song restriction, 50 track restriction on export, so it is the full blown version of iDumpClassicPro, but we've added a basically 10 uses limitation on using the product, because it's not freeware, and it does cost money, a lot of money actually, to have developers work on this product. So after you have this notification, you don't get this notification if you purchase the program, you only get it on the trial demo version. So this is a standard message you would get. It's something it does when it checks the status of iTunes at startup. Make sure there's no locks. So now it's saying here that the version is not compatible. This is because we've got 11.1 installed, and then it says here you can still copy the music to iTunes by taking the following steps. So basically what I just showed you, it's saying here these are the instructions to follow. Okay, so what you basically do is once you have your iPod, you can select your tracks or playlists or whatever you want to copy. specify any conversion you wish, but this is the important one. So when you select so this is the important check to create the XML file required for iTunes import. So what you would do is you go find the folder you want to put your music into. You can do it here or create a new folder. I'll just put test import. So go inside this one, start copy. Okay, so that's exported those tracks. Just go and start iTunes. Okay, so come to our, let's get rid of this. Import playlist into iTunes, iTunes Media, test import, and we have the. So basically, just put a date and time here, so that if you had multiple exports, you could load them in one at a time. So there we are. So it's now done the import. I'm going to pause this and switch to plugging in my iPhone 5, and we'll continue. Okay, welcome back. I've now switched over my little iPod to the big boy iPhone 5, and on here I'm just going to show you selecting the playlist now. So I can select purchase tracks or any of the other playlists, and I will basically just do a select all. So you right click on the panel here, do select all, and it selects all of them. Then go on to the PC tab, do my create XML. Let's do a conversion to MP3. Let's do the same one, same folder as before, and then let's start copy. Okay, now that the copy is completed, we'll restart iTunes. Go back into the import. As you can see here, we've got purchased on iPhone 4, which was the one that I'd selected. And that's it really. The only other addition to this version is a bug fix in the crash dump process. It wasn't giving us all of the information when the application crashed on some machines. So please bear with us. I mean, it's in there. If the application does crash, we seem to have an odd bug at the moment where it will crash on certain machines when performing an export. At the moment, we can't track it down because none of our test systems are producing the error. We've tested it on every iPod device in various configurations. So please, put your email address in, give us a description, like the type of track maybe, or whether it was a purchase track, and this new version will produce the log that we need, and the missing details that wasn't in the previous version. So that will be good. any questions, contact us, and keep an eye out on the forums for an announcement on the progress we're making with the current 11.1 iTunes database issue. Thank you.